Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? This is P Wall. I'm back. Now, I was going to do my update on Sunday, but something happened today. Something that has absolutely never happened since I was diagnosed with diabetes. As you can see, I look pretty tired. I am tired. Um, I just got home about a half hour ago. Took my son up to his appointment for rehabbing his hand. And on the way back, I should actually say, it started last night, um, Thursday night. I felt kind of weird, and and knowing that I'm diabetic and everything, I just had this compunction, this urge to check my sugar levels, and they were really low. But I still felt fine. I just felt a little bit weird. I left it alone, um, and this morning I checked it. Everything was normal again. Everything was like it was. I believe 5.1 this morning, so it was good. Um, did some work outside on the Studebaker, and then took my son, my wife up to London, where he gets his appointment. It's about an hour drive there, and he did his rehab and everything. On the way back, about halfway home, so it was about 30 minutes into the drive. I I I started struggling. It was very hard to stay awake, and I've experienced this before in the past, but it was because my sugar levels had skyrocketed to the point where I was risking going into diabetic shock. So I told my wife, I said, when we get home, I said, I got to check my sugar levels. It just, I don't feel right. I, and so we got home, and it was a struggle staying awake on the way home. Um, got home and they were really low again. Like it was almost at two, and it was one of the promises I made my wife as well as my kids. If I had any issues while fasting, I would stop right there and I would eat. Um, Being low in sugar, it was scary for me, but I also had this at the same time a level of excitement, and you might think that's a little bit strange to feel that way, but it told me that my pancreas had started functioning the way it's supposed to. It needed it needed food, it needed sugar, and it let me know. And being a diabetic that has always been on the highs and never had a low, it just, to me, it was a good sign. I broke my fast. I had no choice. It was a promise I made. I broke my fast. I had a small omelet with the wife, and I don't feel bad about it. I really don't. I'm tired. As you can see, I'm very tired. But I don't feel bad about breaking the fast. Now, I broke the fast earlier, 5 days ago, or I should say 6 days ago. I broke my fast. Um, but that was due to, just everything else. It wasn't involving my health. This involved my health. So I have to change the way I'm fasting. I can't do an extended fast. It has to be 3 day limit in my eyes, and I'll be monitoring closely like I did this time again. Eat one day, fast for three, eat and then fast. You know, that I think that is going to be safer in the long run. I did 10 days. over a month ago, and it was easy. I felt really good. I felt really good doing this one. Even after I broke the fast 6 days ago, these five, they weren't so bad. I had my hunger pangs and everything, but I could work with them. Today though, the just hitting a really big low, as well as last night, it told me I have to change the way I'm doing this, and and take into consideration that if I push myself to go further when I'm getting these lows, it could mean that I end up in the hospital or even dying from it, and I'm not prepared to go that far. Um, I don't know if anyone else that is fasting that has diabetes has gone through the same thing. Maybe it would have subsided, and I would have gotten that insulin boost a couple hours from now. But I don't know. It worked last night, and but I felt still alert. I felt fine. I just felt a little bit weird. This time I was driving and I was risking my wife, my son, and my daughter's life, and fighting to stay awake. And that told me right there, I cannot do this the way I am currently. I have to do this in small steps and take it by day. Now, even if it's just one meal a day that I end up being able to do, or like I said, one meal and then 3 days, 3 days fast, and on the fourth I eat again. Whatever is going to work, it's going to have to be an experiment from here on out, because I cannot risk my family's life and as well as my own. Um, Everyone on the channel that knows me knows I'm on the road a lot with doctor's appointments and just life in general, the wants and needs of the family. Um, I can't risk my life or theirs or anyone else on the road doing an extended fast and getting these lows that I got the last 2 days. So um, so it was, you can take it as you want. I did another 10-day fast, or I did 5 days on. I ate, and then 5 days on again. You can look at whatever you want. I started off at 304 pounds. Today, I was 287. So, with the weight loss aspect, I did good, you know. But this isn't just about losing weight to me. This is about getting my body to start working and functioning the way it used to and it's supposed to. And that my pancreas is actually turning things around, and instead of getting high insulin levels and high blood sugars, and I'm getting low. And that's a good thing. You know, I've come a long way. I've dropped, I don't know how many pant size since I started this. In total, I was about 340 when I started. I'm at 287. You know, that's that's almost 60 pounds. That's almost 60 pounds. And when I truly started doing this and changing the way I eat, I was at I was over 350 pounds. And then with the fasting that came in, the intermittent fasting, that brought it all the way down. So, 60 pounds since I started this. But in the last, I'd say 3 months, it is, it, it's been wonderful. I feel better. Um, Besides being tired right now from low sugars, I did eat. I'll be checking my sugar levels in an hour or in 2 hours, and I'm going to assume they're going to be just fine, because I did eat. Um, there's a lot of people out there I've watched here on YouTube. I've talked to that have done these fasts. They say they've had this spiritual awakening. They've come to this this new state of mind. Um, you know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think there's anything that involved. I think they want to. Oh, I think they want to bring their experience to a whole new level that it never was to begin with. I will say this: your body begins to heal, your mind is clear. Um, any health issues that you have, they do start to turn around, and your body does begin to function properly and better. Um, but yeah, if you're looking for spiritual enlightenment and stuff like that, I'm not the guy to talk to about that because I didn't experience any of that in any of my fasts. And in my opinion, a lot of people just, want to make their experience more than what it was. Like I've heard people talk about it after a 3 day fast where they came to the spiritual awakening. 3 days on a fast, you know what I did? Um, I was sitting on the porcelain god, and my arse was worshiping him for quite a while. So that was my spiritual awakening. Um, but all kidding aside, today was a little bit scary for me. Um, just experiencing lows 2 days in a row like that. It told me that I needed to change my approach on this and not push myself to a point of injury or worse. So, I'll keep you guys updated how things are going and everything. But as for the 30-day fast, like I said, I promised myself, I promised my wife, I promised my kids. Any issues, I stop the extended fast and I tweak it so it works. Now, my wife is more comfortable with me eating 1 day and then fasting for 1 day. Um, yes, it would be safer. But I know for 3 days I didn't have any issues. So I'm going to go with that approach for the time being. And if there's any bad signs during those 3 days, then I'll be tweaking it further. Even like if I have to cut down to one meal a day, I'm happy with that because I know I'll still lose weight. But my biggest thing was healing some of my body that was in desperate need of it and getting to a weight level that was more manageable that I could work with. Now, I also have a doctor's appointment in November, and I have to get this shoulder looked at. I've damaged it over the years quite often. The accident didn't help, but working on the Studebaker as well as the S10, I've aggravated even further. I can't move it very far, so like I can move my hands fine, but I keep my shoulder where it is. My elbow's usually down at my side because just lifting up this arm, it feels like it's gonna just you know uh, just dislocate or whatever. But so 30-day fast not gonna happen. I hate quitting, but I know I have to do it for my sake as well as my family and anyone on the roads. So I want to thank you all for your support. I also want to thank you for your continued support because, like I said, I'm going to keep on going. It's just I have to change my approach. So it'll be intermittent fasting. Like I said, I ate when I got home because of that. Now it will be, 3 days back on the fast, and then I'll eat again. Um, and then watching my sugar levels very closely. So, thank you all. You know, there's a lot of cool people out there in this world, and I found a lot of them here on this channel, as well as branching out to other channels here on YouTube. And, you know, besides the support and love my family give me, you people here, you guys have given me so much and helped me in so many ways that will never be unappreciated. So, final weight at the end of this 30-day fast attempt is 287. And, you know, for the most part, it was pretty good. So I will be leaving you with that, and I've got some things to take care of, and take care of myself, and I'll see you again very soon. Take it easy. Have a great night. Always have a better tomorrow. And I want to shut down, and now pop-ups are coming and blocking it. So I'll be with you just a little bit longer. Finally done. So, ending it right here, folks. Take it easy.